Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with the paper selection for the new Studio Calico kit. I didn't know if I want to start Studio Calico or Scraptastic, but I'm going to start with a September Studio Calico kit. I had it all ready, so I decided to just go with it. So it's called Double Scoop, and I had sprinkles, waffle cone, and licorice, and I also had the Project Life. I forgot to put it next there, and I also had the main kit, which was Double Scoop. So first of all, this is one of those trays that I got at Michael's, and it's with the iris containers, which is just these, get an empty one, these containers here. And they're called iris containers, and I get them when they're $5. And then there's inserts that you can buy for them. They don't come inside, but you can buy the inserts, and then you can just make your own little dividers, and you just slide it in. So I have all the embellishments that came with this kit, and there seems to be a little less than last month. And sorry, my phone was going off. And so I'll probably have to dig it into my kit a little bit more, but that's okay. So here are the papers, and this is how I think I'm going to use them. Sort of, I guess you could say, my first time around, and then as I use them more and more, then I flip the papers and go into the scraps a little bit more. So this pattern paper right here, I thought it would go well with this navy and cream polka dot, because there's a lot of navy in this flowers and the light blues. And then there's also some pink, so I thought I could add a little bit of pink, not too much. And I can also flip it over and use some of these words. So that's the first selection. And then the second selection, oh, and I forgot to say what papers they were. This is crepe paper from the flea market. This one is My Mind's Eye cut and paste. And this one is also from flea market crepe paper. Now these ones here, this is from the cut and paste My Mind's Eye. And this side, and then the cut and paste My Mind's Eye with this side, and it would make sense that it coordinates because they're from the same collection, so the blues kind of coordinate. And then I'll add, you know, other stuff with it, maybe that side, or, but these were the worst ones to match up because they, I don't know, they just had a distressed look to them that didn't coordinate with the rest of the papers, so I kind of had to put them together. And this one is My Mind's Eye cut and paste. And I usually like chevrons, but I don't like that side just because, again, it's distress and the colors are kind of faded. But I do love that side. So I put it with this American Craft Polka Dot Party, this side, or I could even use it for on this side. Either or, haven't decided yet. And then this one here from Flea Market, from crepe paper, some of these sections so that you'd have the ombre effect, not the whole thing, but in sections. Now this one here is Git-R-Done, that's the name of the company, with this is from Pebbles, from Me to You. So on either side, I could use it on this side or this side, so I might use a little bit of each on a different background. And then this one here, I just wanted a nice bold one, so I might bring in some of the navy polka dots. Actually, it's over here. I might also bring in some of the navy because I really wanted some bold colors. So you have from Studio Calico That Away the 2 tones of yellow. And I could even put some of this in there too. And then this one here is from Into the Woods Lawn Fawn. And I pulled out the second sheet and I'm going to cut them all out. And Pizzicato, Studio Calico. This here for part of the journaling or the background. I haven't decided yet. And this is from Cut and Paste Amy Tangerine. It's gray and cream polka dot. And this side is a nice ledger-like paper. But I like it with this Amy Tangerine Cut and Paste, same collection. And because the hearts in this here are gray. So I really like it. So I really like those two together, and I could even bring in more brown because it kind of has brown on the edges. So I like those two. And then this one here is from Studio Calico. Tim and Beck has a ledger on this side, sort of different strips of different pattern paper on this side, and I thought it went well with the Cut and Paste collection from My Mind's Eye on this side, and then I can add more pattern papers with this as I have scraps. But those two, the tones are really, this paper pulls in the tones from this paper quite well. And then the Cut and Paste collection from My Mind's Eye again, the hashtags with this Studio Calico I Love You, and it just says I love you, and it's red and cream. And then I also could pull in some of this green so it would make it nice and bright. And again, pull in from other scraps of papers. And I pulled in the second sheet of that because I knew I wanted it in two spots. The Cut and Paste, My Mind's Eye. I love the clouds with this here because it has some navy, so it pulls in from the polka dots. So I'll probably use those three combinations right there. And this is from Amy Tangerine Cut and Paste, and it's all hearts that are distressed, and there's yellow on the background that I could use on this page too. And then this wood grain that's from Into the Woods, Lawn Fawn. So I really love those two together. Again, I might pull in some other colors. And then from American Craft Dear Lizzie Polka Dot Party, just sort of a stripe. And I really like it with this one here from We Are Memory Keeper Chalkboard Collection. And it's sort of a watercolor background, and it really goes well with all the colors in here. There's a little bit of every color in this background paper, so I thought it would go well together. And then this paper would go well with this one too. But this one's I pulled aside so that I can cut it apart. This one here, I'm going to cut it into strips, words. I'm going to use the second one as the, to cut it in pieces. But I'm going to use this for the words and the strips of words. And before I even start, I'm going to cut this apart too so that I can have it for layering. And this is the back side of the polka dot. And then this one here is wood grain. And I'm going to pull out the second sheet so I can use it as a background too. But I'm going to cut all these apart. And then Into the Woods, Lawn Fawn. I have this in my stash to use there, but I'm going to right off the bat cut these apart. And then they gave us a acetate from Storytime, and it's little clouds, so I'll be incorporating this in whatever page that I can. And I might do a second video. We'll see. I might revamp my extra embellishment kit that I had to pull in extra stuff. I might revamp it and refreshen it because I've used it for 2 or 3 containers or kits. And if I do, I'll do a separate video for that. So that's it. That is my paper selection for the double scoop September Studio Calico kit. So thanks for watching. Bye.